Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we will learn about sorting materials into groups. There is a vast variety of objects everywhere we see around us. A chair, a table, books, cars, clothes, toys, food, water and many other things. All these objects have different shapes, colors and uses. These all objects are made up of material. You know what is material? Anything that occupies space and has mass is called matter. Materials are things that are made up of matter. To know how to use all these objects, we have to categorize them. The process of sorting out and organizing things into groups is called classification. Classification can be done on the basis of similarities and dissimilarities in their properties. Like animals and plants are living things, while pen and table are non-living things. Classification of things can be done based on their size, shape, color and uses, etc. Classification can also be done on the basis of material they are made of. An object can be made of more than one type of material. For example, a toy can be made of plastic and steel both. Same object can be made from different kinds of materials. For example, spoon can be made of steel or metal or plastic or wood. If we see the different materials, we observe that specific materials are used for making specific things. For example, utensils used for cooking should be made of strong, heat resistant and durable materials. Plastic and wood cannot be used for making utensils. The features or characteristic of a material such as its appearance, texture, hardness, transparency, solubility, etc. are called properties. The properties of materials make them suitable for particular use. Property number 1, appearance. Different materials look different. Color, texture, roughness and some other parameters contributes to the appearance of materials. For example, wood, plastic, stone, rubber all have different appearance, but we cannot classify them only basis of appearance, as iron, copper and aluminum have similarities between them, but they are different. Second property is lustre. If we observe materials beyond their surface, like if we scratch the surface of any object, we notice a shine or lustre in some materials. Materials with lustre are usually metals. A metal spoon shines, whereas a wooden spoon does not shine. Different materials have different type of lustre. Gold has a yellowish shine, which is quite different from silver. The surface of some metals like iron get tarnished or rusted. This is because oxygen and other gases present in air react with them. If we remove the top layer with the help of sandpaper, we can see that they are lustrous. Third property is mellability. Mellability is the ability of a solid to bend or be hammered into thin sheets without breaking. Usually metals have this property. Fourth property is ductility. Ductility is also a physical property of metals. Due to this property, a solid can be stretched into long wires. For example, 1 gram of gold can be stretched into a thin 2 km long wire. Fourth property is hardness. When we press some different materials with our hands, some of them may be hard to compress while other can be easily compressed. Materials which can be compressed or stretched easily are called soft materials, and those which are difficult to compress are called hard materials. For example, cotton, sponge are soft materials, while wood, iron, stones are hard materials. Sixth property is texture. Different materials feel different when we touch them. Some materials feel smooth while some feel rough. Flour, silk are smooth materials while wool, wood are rough materials. Seventh property is solubility in water. Solubility is the property of a material to dissolve in some other materials to form a clear mixture. Solids such as sugar, salt, detergent powder are soluble in water and disappear in water. Solids such as wax, sand, chalk and sawdust are insoluble in water. Some liquids are also soluble. When we mix lemon juice in water, it forms a clear solution. But when we mix oil in water, it does not mix and oil float on water. Liquids which mix with each other are called miscible liquids and those do not mix with each other are called immiscible liquids. Liquids such as honey, lemon juice, glycerin are miscible in water, while liquids like kerosene, petroleum, mustard oil are immiscible in water. Some gases like oxygen and carbon dioxide are also soluble in water, whereas gases like nitrogen, hydrogen and methane are insoluble in water. Aquatic plants and animals are able to survive because of the dissolved oxygen in water. Eighth property is transparency. Transparency is the property of a material of allowing light to pass through in it. We can see through glass but not wood or metal because light can pass through glass but not through wood or metal plate. If most of the light passes through a material, it is said to be transparent. For example, glass door, clear water and air. If no light passes through a material, it is said to be opaque like wood, stone, etc. If light can pass through a material partially, the material is said to be translucent. For example, oil paper, frosted glass, etc. Next property is magnetism. Some materials are attracted towards magnet and are called to be magnetic. For example, iron nails. Those which are not attracted by magnets are called non-magnetic, like glass, rubber, aluminum, plastic, etc. So, by classifying materials into groups, we can observe pattern in their properties. This save our time and efforts in coping up with our world. Okay kids, it was all about sorting materials. If you have any doubt, please write down in comment section. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel, like and share with your friends. Thank you. Bye bye.